Today we're here to talk about On Golden Pond, a 1981 family drama film directed by Mark Rydell. Starring Katharine Hepburn, Henry Fonda and his daughter Jane Fonda, this movie went on to be nominated for 10 Oscars, winning 3 of them. Hi, welcome back to the Cozy Coffee Corner here at Flickspresso, where we will be unraveling cinema one sip at a time.
Universal Pictures proudly presents a very special motion picture. Katharine Hepburn, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda, On Golden Pond.
Listen, this Norman Thayer Jr. over on Golden Pond.
Oh, Norman, it's so beautiful. Everything's just waking up.
Ethel Thayer. Sounds like I'm lisping, doesn't it?
The story is about Norman and Ethel Thayer, an elderly couple who continue to do their tradition of spending each summer at their cottage at a lake called Golden Pond. Norman, who turns 80 in the movie, is showing signs of dementia, but gets continually loving support of his wife Ethel. Then one day they get visited by their estranged daughter Chelsea, who introduces them to her fiancé Bill and his teenage son Billy. And though Chelsea has a nice relationship with her mother, she doesn't really have a nice relationship with her father. The relationship between Norman and Chelsea has never really been fantastic. Chelsea discusses her frustration with the relationship with her father with her mother. Chelsea and Bill leave Billy behind for the vacation so that they can go to Europe. And Norman and Billy start to get a relationship like a father and a son, even though they're not biologically related to each other, but they start to develop this father-son kind of relationship. So then when Chelsea and Bill return from Europe, Chelsea is kind of jealous, not jealous, more frustrated as to why she can't get that same type of relationship with her father. So when Chelsea reconciles with her father, this leads to a heartfelt resolution that underscores the film's themes of forgiveness and the power of love. The role of Norman is played by Henry Fonda and the role of Chelsea is played by Jane Fonda, which are real-life father and daughter. So this movie is a real-life mirror depicting the relationship between Jane and her father Henry.
What I'd like to know is why you enjoy playing games. You seem to like beating people.
But, darling, you're wrong about your dad. He does care. He cares deeply.
I'm afraid of him.
Well, he's afraid of you, so you should get along fine.
No, he won't. And you know why? Because he doesn't care.
Because these two didn't really have a fantastic relationship in real life either.
And so at the very last, when I said, I want to be your friend, I reached out and I touched his arm. And I could see him seize up. I could see tears begin in his eyes, and then he ducked his head and turned away, but I saw. Then it was my turn.
Jane Fonda bought the rights to this movie so that she could reconcile with her actual father, with her real-life father. And this shows in some of the emotional scenes during the movie. The role of Norman Thayer was also Henry Fonda's last role before he died. And with his last role, Henry Fonda won the Academy Award for Best Actor during the 54th Academy Awards in 1982.
And the winner is Henry Fonda.
Due to his ill health, he wasn't able to attend the ceremony, but Jane accepted the Oscar in his honor.
Oh, Dad, I'm so happy and proud for you.
Henry Fonda was 76 years old at the time that he won the award for Best Actor, making him the oldest winner of the award at the time. Until he got beaten by Anthony Hopkins, who at 83 won Best Actor for his role in The Father in 2021. And not only did Henry Fonda win an Academy Award for his role in On Golden Pond, so did his co-star Katharine Hepburn. He won Best Actor and she won Best Actress. How heartwarming is that? For Hepburn, this would be the 4th time in her whole life that she wins Best Actress. All the other times that she did was in 1934 with Morning Glory, in 1968 with Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, in 1969 with The Lion in Winter, and now in 1982 for On Golden Pond. Hepburn has won the Academy Award for Best Actress 4 times, and this is a record for any performer because no one else in the history of cinema has won the Academy Award for Best Actress more often than her. I haven't seen these other 3 movies. I gotta admit that this is the only movie with Katharine Hepburn in it that I've watched in my life so far. Yeah, I haven't even seen The African Queen yet. It's on my Netflix watch list though, so that one will be next. probably. But the way that she portrayed Ethel Thayer, it really makes me feel like she deserved the award. Especially with that scene in the beginning where Norman is starting to feel like he's losing his mind because the signs of dementia are starting to show up because he couldn't find the way to the Old Town Road.
You want to know why I came back so fast? I got the end of our lane. I couldn't remember where the Old Town Road was. One little way in the woods, there was nothing familiar, not one damn tree.
And she tries to comfort him by saying that they're in this together. He's her knight in shining armor, and away we go, go, go. And that's a really romantic scene in the movie.
Listen to me, mister. You're my knight in shining armor. Don't you forget it. You're gonna get back on that horse, and I'm gonna be right behind you, holding on tight, and away we're gonna go, go, go.
And this scene happens in the beginning of the movie, and this completely sets the tone for their relationship for the entirety of the movie. On Golden Pond is a film that resonates with audiences because of its very honest and very realistic depiction of, you know, family dynamics and the challenges of aging. And aging is something that a lot of people are scared for. You know, you always hear those people who are like, oh, when I reach 30, I'm old. Oh, my life's over if I haven't had success by 40. You know, that type of stuff. But aging is a very normal thing, and I think we should all embrace that. And getting symptoms of dementia can be really scary, but it's also a natural part of life.
My, oh my, you have on a tie.
Yes, I know. I put it there.
You look sexy.
And as Norman and Ethel Thayer navigate through the twilight of their lives, really, their journey kind of serves as an important reminder of the importance of love and forgiveness and connection. And that's why I think On Golden Pond is a very important movie to watch. I can imagine that this is not really a mainstream movie. I think this is more one of those type of movies that you accidentally find a VHS copy of in your parents' attic. It's one of those movies that you accidentally gotta have heard of. Or you've gotta be an avid follower of Katharine Hepburn or Jane Fonda or Henry Fonda's work, if you like old movies, like I do. So as I said in the beginning, the movie won 3 Oscars, 2 of which for Katharine and for Henry. The third Academy Award that this movie won was the one for Best Screenplay based on material from another medium. That's because this movie was based on a play from 1979 by Ernest Thompson. The movie was also later remade in 2001, starring Dame Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer. These two worked together before on another very famous movie called The Sound of Music. But that's a topic for another time. So all in all, I think On Golden Pond is a very important movie to watch because it teaches you about aging, about the importance of love, about forgiveness, about the challenges of getting older. And it's all packaged in this happy childhood memory or something. The movie takes this certain hold of you and creates so much empathy for the characters, and not just for one or two of them, just for all of them. You can place yourself in any of these characters. If you haven't watched On Golden Pond yet, you can always just watch some clips on YouTube, or you can just clear out your parents' attic and accidentally find a copy of On Golden Pond there. I suggest you watch it in its entirety. The soundtrack is also really good, so if you're hungry for some movie soundtracks, then this is definitely one that you can safely listen to.
Lord Great presents a Mark Rydell film, On Golden Pond, from Universal Pictures.
Henry Fonda died 5 months after his win in 1982, and Katharine Hepburn lived until the age of 96 until 2003. And as of the recording of this video, Jane Fonda is still alive. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and then I'll be seeing you next time.